welcome if you're new. These are my roommates. We're missing one, but this is Indy, and this is Sophia. You guys know Sophia, she's been in my vlogs. But today's video is going to be a college advice video, things I wish I knew before college, and we're just gonna take turns and tell you guys some advice. We're also, this is a whole different setting because this is our living room. Why are you laughing? This is our living room, so that's besides the point. We're just gonna, why are you laughing?
So awkward.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop into this video.
Okay, I'm talking about independence. Okay, so for me, I came to college, a whole different town without knowing anyone, so it's kind of hard for me to be alone, I guess, because growing up, I always had my family, we always did everything together. But you have to learn to do stuff on your own, to branch off, to, if you want to go eat by yourself, it's okay, that kind of thing, or go to the library by yourself, go run errands by yourself. Like, you definitely learn more about yourself, and I think it's sometimes nice and relaxing to be alone. It's not weird. It's weird in high school.
Yeah,
but like at lunch, if you see someone sitting alone, like that's that. But I feel like at like your cafeteria or whatever in college, it's not weird.
And as weird as this sounds, like in your 20s, you can be selfish. You don't necessarily, it's not high school. Like you're kind of on your own, and you can be selfish to an extent, you know. But you know, if you can, get a part-time job, make some extra money, do things you want to do, be around people you want to be around, meet new people you might never have thought you'd even become friends with. They could become your best friends.
Oh yeah, there are plenty of people.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that I would never see myself becoming
I didn't
friends
think I'd live with y'all.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
this just happened.
Never even thought I'd like Sophia.
And college is cool because it kind of, like Sophia says, gets you out of your comfort zone.
I agree.
So it was a cool experience.
Yeah, you just gotta, I feel like you just gotta branch out. I don't have anything to like piggyback on that, but we're just gonna start with my first tip, or my first piece of advice. And we're back. It's like I'm on air. Okay. Okay. My first tip is to learn how to study and don't skip classes, because I learned the hard way that I had to study, because coming from high school, I never studied a day in my life, never really did my homework. Don't do that. Do your homework. Really bad. But I had to learn real fast, real hard that you have to study, because if you don't, you're literally not gonna pass. And even if you don't take that advice from me, you will learn on your own. And also, don't skip classes just because everybody else is skipping classes or like whatever. Don't do it. Like, yeah, like take mental like health days like 2 times during the semester, but like don't skip class like every week, because that's bad. That's also wasting money. Like, money is going down the drain if you skip classes. So that's one of my tips. Go to class, learn how to study. And if you don't know how to study, there's so many videos on YouTube on how to study for college finals, college school in general. So
I also want to add that, like, with the studying, you should do every assignment regardless if you're gonna get a 2 on it, because it's something. It's better than a 0. Because I know plenty of people that just don't do the assignments, and
they
you
usually
need
help with tests too. Like the assignments will help prepare you for the test.
for sure.
Anything can help with tests.
Also, with attendance, for me personally, I've had classes where you get random pop quizzes and it counts as your attendance, and you miss a quiz, like a whole grade on a quiz, because you didn't show up for class, but you didn't know that there was a quiz. So
make sure you go to class. Also, be on time to class. Well, in my public science class, you had to be on time because you had to do something as soon as class started, and it counted as your attendance. And if you were not there to take it or to do it, then you were literally counted absent for that entire day. So be on time. Make sure you're on time to classes. Run if you have to. I see some people sprinting across campus. You're not weird. You're just trying to make it to class.
Okay, this one's small, but last year I lost my 10-page essay paper. So always back up your files.
Oh, that is so important.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I learned my lesson from that because I lost 10 pages.
Oh, for your English? Yeah.
And so
Oh, I know you're talking about.
just always save stuff, put it on a hard drive.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, if it's
Right.
gonna be a huge paper, you gotta save it somewhere else.
And like honestly, just keep like an external hard drive like with you anyways, just because like I know that like just keep your stuff like organized in its own little section so it doesn't get mixed in with everything else on your laptop.
Yeah.
That's what I try to do.
I guess I'll do join clubs or join anything on campus. Usually the first week that you're in college, they do different events around campus. And I know I was in it, Andy, I know you did it, I'm pretty sure Vivi did it. We all did campus ministry. Changed my life. I met a bunch of people who still care about me to this day. I still go to it to this day, and it just opens your eyes on a lot of things. It doesn't have to be ministry, but I was also in several other clubs, and you just meet new people. It also helps with like your, I don't know what you'd call it, but like I don't know if it helps with your resume.
It does. Like if you have like a role, like if you play a role, then I feel like it would help like on a resume.
Because like I was in my resident hall council. You know, I was in like a club with my major at the time, so it also helps you like meet deans and other people who are, you know, you need to be nice to. You need to be on their good side, so it helps to be in a club to like show them, you know, that you'll work for it.
I also think like joining a club is like good, especially like if you join a club like in your major, because you are stuck with those people like the entire time you're in college. So I feel like if you join a club that's like within your major, it will help you get to know them and like help you like just get to know people like in your major, because I just think that's kind of important to have like study buddies and stuff. So I just think that's
because I had classes where I had several people and I would be with them like all the time because we always had classes together. So it was nice to like talk to them and like, you know.
Yeah, and in class you definitely should kind of have a group. For
Talk to people in
studying.
class.
Oh, make friends.
Questions, like
Make
that's
friends,
important because if you're kind of on your own in a classroom and you're confused and the professor's not responding, or you don't really want to email the professor, then you should have someone that you can talk to.
Yeah.
You know,
Because if you have no one, like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like you're literally all on your own.
Right.
So
even if it's a small class, find one person.
Yeah.
You can exchange numbers with.
yeah.
It's like, even though it was saying to be independent, you should also branch out and meet new people, talk to new people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with also joining a club, you get to meet new people. You know, this is what college is all about. Like, the more friends, the better, the easier it is. Like, I have so many friends now who all care about me so much, and you know, I didn't know who they were like 2 years ago, even like a couple months ago. So
My next tip. This is gonna be a forever long video, so I apologize. Should have said that in the beginning, but oh well. My next tip that I have is wait till the first day to your books, because I've had a lot of like people coming into freshman year already asking me like what books they need, where do they get their books, and like what supplies they need. And like honestly, just wait till the first day, because you literally don't know if teachers are gonna use like the textbooks or not. And like I was a freshman and I ordered all my books before the first day, and then like half the books I didn't even have to use. And so like there goes so much money, and to like resell your books, like you don't get half as much as you do when you buy them. Yeah, like if you buy them like full price or whatever, even when you buy them used and you try to sell them back, you do not get as much as you pay for them. So wait till the first day, see if your professor actually uses it, and then buy your books.
I think another problem is you have to buy access codes. So you have to buy a whole book just to have this code to use online, and it's hundreds of dollars, and you cannot sell the book because all you want is access codes.
It's really expensive.
It's awful.
It's literally so dumb.
So prepare for that stupid role.
That's why I get a part-time job. I think one for me is just don't be hard on yourself. That's probably the main thing that I wish I changed about freshman year, is that I was trying to be pretty much perfect in everything I did, and I wasn't really letting myself loose or like having fun. So just don't be hard on yourself. Like, you're doing the best you can, and that's all you can do. So just have fun and, you know, do your best, but don't be hard on yourself. If you don't get the best grade, or if you know, even fail a class, if it's a really hard class and you fail it, don't be like, just don't beat yourself up over it. It's not worth it.
It's also college. Like, live it
Yeah,
up.
it's just college. I mean,
It's just college.
it's important.
That was a really good one, because like I know for sure, like I've had plenty of my panic attacks and breakouts, and I've definitely cried leaving my class.
And they'll happen. I'm sure, like,
Oh, yeah, you'll
It'll
have
happen.
mental breakdowns.
You'll have
Oh,
your
yes.
moments.
Yeah, that's just a given.
Yeah, I've definitely like cried over my professors, whatever. So, you know, I'm emotional, but I was hard on myself. Let's talk about partying. You don't need to party, you don't need to go out. It's good to make friends, it's good to go out every once in a while if you want to. You know, like of course, most of my friends are in frat, so I can't say anything. But definitely learn to prioritize that, because many people I know failed because they didn't prioritize hanging out and partying.
Yeah, but their college experience.
Yeah, and not school, and not their education.
Yeah.
And many people here are gonna be 5th, 6th years because they took partying way too seriously for no reason, and yeah, they made it into a lifestyle, and it can ruin you. You know, like
Partying can ruin a lot of things,
Yeah.
so don't let it take over you.
don't let it take over you.
Also, if you do plan on going out for the weekend, I say to do your homework before the weekend hits, because
Yeah.
I know, me personally, my freshman year messed up real bad. Don't do that. I also had very protective parents, so I was like, oh yes, college, like I get to party. Did not manage my time, like Sophia said, very wisely, and all I cared about was partying. And don't do that, because you will not do good. And always do your homework before the weekend. I didn't do that, and so I just waited till the weekend, and then like right before the party, and then I'd half do it, and then I'd get like a 40 on it. Don't do that. Make sure you do your homework before the weekend, because you have so much time before the weekend. So yeah.
Yeah, one thing I've learned is like the difference between something you need to get done and something you want to get done. So like you need to get your like essay done, you know, like it's due Monday morning and you want to go out Saturday night, you know, you should do it prior. Compared to I want, like, oh, you want to go to that party because all your friends are going, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's also like not just partying, but I've definitely turned down my friends many times to go hang out and do whatever, to be in the library and like get work done.
Yeah.
So,
because partying, there will be so many parties throughout the school year, even if you think there isn't going to be, oh no, there are parties all the time that you can attend. So if you need to finish that paper, finish the paper, and then go out. Because it's really like, you're not missing out on much, and if like you'll see it all over Snapchat, you're basically going to be there.
And you'll feel better too, knowing that
Yeah.
you have everything done, and then you
Before.
can have fun.
Yeah.
I hate
exactly.
like going out or like getting ready and I feel bad about myself because like
Yeah.
you don't have that one thing done. Utilize your school's resources.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff on campus. Don't take it for granted. Don't take anything for granted. But like for me personally, like we go to our gym on campus. It's free. It's like one of
really
the nicest.
great.
It's one of the nicest gyms I've ever been to.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's free. You know, you get most of your stuff for free
If you're a student.
if you're a student. And like also you get a lot of discounts too. So like everyone loves that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely if you're a
Use
student,
that.
oh yeah, if you're a student, make sure you like look up the discounts that you get
Yeah.
like
And
literally
show them that
everywhere.
card.
Oh yeah,
You'll
show
get a
them
discount.
your
Yeah.
ID.
Most restaurants around your area can probably get you a discount.
Yeah.
Or like sports places, whatever. that
Like you can definitely go into like get into like football games and stuff for free. So definitely like utilize that, take pictures. That's an advice, I guess. I feel like that's just like a simple one, but like make memories, take pictures, go to everything that you can, but do
Yeah,
your
go.
work before you go to these things.
If you want to go to the baseball game, you can go. Don't get me wrong, you can go, but you know, try to get your work done.
Yeah.
You know,
Like don't procrastinate until
Yeah.
the very last minute, because like let's say your paper is due on Monday, and then you like started it on Thursday, but then there's this party Friday, and then you're just gonna be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna finish it Sunday night. No, don't do that. Like if you've already started it on Thursday, try to get like majority of it done on Thursday, so you don't have a bunch to do, so then you don't leave it all to like the last minute, because then you're not gonna do it. Like I promise you, you're not gonna do it.
but like on a lighter note, definitely go to tailgates. That's like my favorite
Those are
thing.
fun.
Baseball, football, whatever. There's so much fun. You make a bunch of friends. There's always like fun events going on.
Your phone is ringing.
So definitely, I recommend like on a lighter note, like stuff that you should go to tailgates for sure.
Just go to like any social event.
Yeah.
So.
You can usually get free food at those.
Oh yeah,
They
plenty
got
of free food.
So-
lots of free food.
Oh yeah.
Lots of free food.
I mean, speaking of which, like also like learn how to save money. Like,
budget.
Definitely learn how to budget. Like I've had to talk to my parents about budgeting, which like you should do that too.
Adulting.
I've only done some finances, and it sucks, but it's really important. It's something that everyone needs to do. You know, go and see what you're spending your money on, see what you need to save on, open a savings account. I didn't have a savings account until I started college, and ever since I got one, I've realized I have more money than I thought because I save.
That money still adds up every time you
money
use
adds
it.
up.
Oh yeah, like you will learn that college is very expensive. You have to pay for absolutely everything. Nothing is free nowadays.
Yeah, I just realized like how different living with like your parents or whoever is compared to living on your own, and like especially us with an apartment. So it's different than a dorm. We don't have a meal plan. We have to like go to a grocery store and like be an actual adult.
Actually make food.
Cook my own meals. My mom can't cook me my meal tonight, you know?
Yeah.
But one thing with us too is if you end up living in an apartment maybe next year or as a freshman, if your roommates want to, like try to all get on the same like meal plan, like we do those meal kits. It kind of saves money actually, and we're only spending like $10 each.
Yeah, because there's 4 of us, and I will actually leave a link down below where you guys can save money on your first box of every plate, because that's what we personally use. What else have we used? We used Dinnerly. Didn't like that. HelloFresh is just way too expensive, even though I know all these YouTubers have these codes, but it's still expensive. We tried to get that. It was just out of our budget. But every plate, like honestly, you guys, like it's good. It's nutritious.
You learn how to cook.
You learn how to cook, and you can like save the recipe cards for like a different time that you can just make it on your own.
You try new food.
Yeah, you try a lot of new food, and it's cheap. Like it's honestly worth it.
And like you get to pick your meals too. Like it's not just like you're forced to eat something you don't want.
Yeah, and if you don't want to like have food for that week or whatever, like if you're not gonna be in town or whatever it is, like you can skip the week. Now we're switching gears to professors, and I just have a few things to say about that. So my first tip is to go to your professors and like for help, and like don't be scared to talk to them, because as Sophia knows here, we had British Lit together, and that class was very difficult. I hated. Did you like British Lit too? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should have all been in the same class. It was so difficult, and my teacher knew.
Confusing.
Yeah, it was very confusing. My teacher knew that I was struggling so bad, because every time he would ask a question, he'd look at me and I would be like,
wait, who was your teacher?
But yeah, like he knew that I was struggling so bad in that class, and like every time I'd write a paper, literally at the end of it, I said, please have mercy on my soul. It was so bad, because I didn't understand anything that was happening in that class. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have passed. If it wasn't for him having mercy on my soul, wouldn't have passed. Like really just talk to your teachers, because I went and talked to him during like his office hours, and like he really helped me try to like understand, even though I still didn't understand. But like yeah, so don't be scared to like talk to your teachers and stuff if like you're gonna be absent, or like if you don't understand something, because like they're there to help you. Like I know that a lot of people say that your teachers don't care about you, but they do. Like obviously, like they want you to pass. So definitely go talk to them and not make friends with them, but like be on like a good note with them. Try to have like a good connection with your teacher. Do you have anything to say about the teachers?
You probably won't like all of your teachers. Yeah. I definitely had probably one teacher each year that I really didn't like.
There's a website that I will have linked in the description box down below. I don't get money from this or anything. Like literally, this is just like a thing that I did not personally know before freshman year, which I don't know why anybody, nobody told me about this before college, and I wish that they did. But go to ratemyprofessors.com, because you can look up any teacher literally at your university, and they will be on there, and they will have, if they're like a hard teacher, or if they're like really easy, or if they're like, they have like a hotness scale on there.
Like if they're hot. It's graded on like a 1 to 5 like star scale pretty much. Like if they're like bad, average, good, what it shows like what grades the student got, like if you need a textbook or not, if you need to attend class or not, like if it's mandatory or not.
Yeah, really it tells you a lot, like because students like obviously like review the teachers and they put their opinions on there, so like you know a lot of information about this teacher. So I definitely recommend, before like actually confirming your schedule, to go look at all your professors that you have, and then seeing if they're like good teachers or not, and if they're not, freaking change them, because you will regret it if you don't. Because my freshman year I got stuck with the worst teachers ever, and it was awful.
I said that freshman 15 isn't real. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's a thing where you gain 15 pounds your freshman year of college. I personally have it, none of us have. I know some people who either lose weight, gain weight, stay the same, whatever, but it's not real. You don't just gain 15 pounds because you move into a dorm.
My My next one, this is just kind of like random now just because we don't really know what to categorize these as, but the next one is pick a major that like you'll actually like, because my parents tried to get me to pick a major because they're Asian, and like I know all the Asian people out there can like relate to me, because your parents want you to do something that's gonna make you filthy rich, like being like a doctor or something like that. And like I obviously, like going into college, like orientation and stuff, I was a nursing major, and then I realized real fast I did not want to do that, because I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna have like the effort and like the time to put in there, because I just don't have the drive for that. Like I have a drive, just not for that, because I just don't like medical things like that. And then I changed it over to business. Thought I was gonna like that because my mom owns a business. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll like own a business too. Took business classes, absolutely hated it. And then now I'm a media and communications major, and I absolutely love it. It's definitely my realm, and like I actually want to do the work for my classes, because if you don't like your classes, you're not gonna want to do the work, and you're not gonna want to go to class. So
yeah, I was the same way.
yeah,
I did dental because of my family and like this whole family thing, and then I realized like literally this is the stupidest thing ever. I don't want to clean people's teeth, like that's disgusting. No, so I changed my major to speech pathology, and like I mean, once I told everyone, they're like, yeah, it makes sense for you. But
for me, I'll just say that I was undecided freshman year, and to be
Just
honest,
smart.
that's totally okay,
oh
because
yeah,
you pretty much just take your gen eds freshman year anyways.
yeah,
so you're not wasting money.
For the most part. So if you really don't know, like, don't be stressed out about it. It's not the end of the world if you don't know what you want to do yet.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people stress out because they don't know what they want to do, but like it's really not bad. Like you figure out what you want to do, and then like you don't waste money, because I wasted some money like taking those business classes when I could have been taking just general education classes. So being undecided is okay. My last tip is, I don't know why I just got so loud. But anyways, my last tip is, this is talking about high school, because I know that a lot of you guys are freshmen, obviously. That's why the title is like freshman college advice, or whatever the heck I decided to make the title. But high school popularity does not matter, because I know that coming from a smaller high school, there was a lot of cliques. And I feel like a lot of like these high schoolers thought that they were the crap over here, and you know, they're really, it doesn't matter now, because in college I feel like everybody finds their own little clique, and they're like, you're popular in your own little clique, or like if you're in a sorority, like you're whatever, like you just like find your own place, your own home. And like it doesn't matter if you're popular in high school, because nobody knows you in college, and it does not, like nobody cares. Like it's just simple as that. Like nobody cares if you were popular or not, because now you're just back to square one, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I thought I was the coolest person ever in high school. I had my clique and everything. Obviously, like I came to college by myself. You know, I kind of learned who I was, who I wanted to be. So, and I grew up, I matured, which is very important. I think
yes.
All y'all need to mature. The thing is, I can't just tell you to mature. That's something you have to learn to do on your own.
Yeah.
That's your whole thing.
And with experiences, I feel like you mature.
Right. That's like a whole thing. But I definitely was a whole different person than I was when I graduated high school, and I know I'm gonna be a different person than I was when I graduated college. But I definitely think that the clique that you have now, if you are in high school, you honestly, like, not to be rude, but you're probably not gonna know them anymore. You're probably not gonna talk to them anymore. I thought my best friend at the time was gonna be my maid of honor at my wedding, and I don't even know her anymore. Like, I don't talk to her, I don't know where she is right now, you know what I mean? So, not to sound like sad or like ruin your hopes of, you know, best friend
Forever,
but high school means nothing, and it's only 4 years where you live.
Wow. Oh, we're back.
But your hometown means nothing unless you go to college there. But yeah, I moved away, became a different person. I keep in touch with some people from my high school, don't get me wrong, I didn't just leave them all. But I'm definitely not with those same people. I know they've grown, I've grown. It's nothing bad in any means. It's just
also, speaking of off of maturity wise, even when you get to college, there will be plenty of people that will be immature until the day they graduate, and that's just part of life. You just gotta let it go, or like you just stop being friends with them. Like, you know, like I've gotten to the point in my lifetime where I literally can't deal with immaturity anymore. And if you're immature, like I'm probably not friends with you. Like I just can't handle that anymore, because I'm just grown to the point where like it's just not worth it in my eyes.
The thing is, one thing I realized was you do not know what being mature means until you are mature.
Oh yeah.
You can say that you're mature, but you probably aren't. So
Yeah. Because I have a lot of guy friends from back home that think that they're mature. And even when I tell them that
I have
they're
many guy
mature,
friends here who think they're mature. No offense if you're watching this.
they're definitely not watching.
Yeah, you're right,
But yeah. So that was a very long video. I think.
I apologize.
Yeah.
You didn't see my face for this long.
Yeah, it was, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to edit it down a lot because we did laugh a lot in the beginning. But
Yeah.
anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think that's it. If you have any more questions or concerns, this is my dog. For concerns, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, turn on the notification bell.
Follow me on Insta.
Yeah, both of their Instagrams will be linked in the description box down below. So definitely follow them if you want to see more of me and more of them.
Oh.
And more of them. Obviously, it's their Instagram and all my stuff's down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye. Oh my god.
I feel like we're like in it, like for a job.
Oh, it's recording.
Okay. I feel like we're not center on the couch. You see what I mean?
No?
You guys don't know what I mean?
No. As long as we're sitting like with the camera.
I think that's good.
Okay, run. I'm gonna start my intro. What is my intro?
Hey guys.
No. Okay. Hi. Never gonna get this done. Okay, hold on. You look so pale. Y'all both look so pale. Look at you. Why do you look like that?
That's just how I look. You're
You are
Asian.
not normally that pale though.
It's not the lighting.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it is the lighting.
Okay, anyways. Is that all you had to say for that one?
Does anyone want to add on? I don't.
Why are you, why are you, oh, there goes the water. Okay. Oh my god. We're just gonna pause this for a second.
I think so.
Okay.
I just said that I
Can you not
cried.
elbow me in the face, please?
I just said I cried because my donut.
Well, see, I didn't use that. I used that for cookies.
Cookies.
Yeah, like
Where?
cookies at freaking Einstein's and at
Oh, you.
at the tree house.